won't let me out while it's staying locked up. They won't let him out. No. While he's staying locked up, they won't let him out. Hey y'all, what y'all doing? While it's still locked up, they won't let him out. I don't know. Did you email? What email you sent me? I replied to your comment on a community post, and I said I went and put the TV. I put an email address over there because I didn't get no email from you today. Hey, Pepper. Child, there ain't nothing going on, Charlie. While it's still locked up, they won't let him out. Let me stop. But no, I was Shonda. I found out that grandma is okay. I found out grandma okay. I found out grandma is at the home. Mhm. I found out she at the home, and you know, as we all thought it, it wasn't right. So, how was everybody's day today? I know everybody getting ready to go to bed, or I'm getting ready to pour me a strong cup of cherry tart juice that ain't got no sugar in it. Cause girl, I don't know what the sugar add in that one. It's terrible. But I had just finished watching. Well, I caught some of Danny Robinson's live, and she was talking about oh boy, cause I've been concerned about grandma. Yes, you know what? I went and looked at a couple videos last night, that made me think about you. I was like, Lord, we got to get to the bottom of this grandma situation. You know, it's just so many different stories out there about her. So we finally found out she is okay. She is at the place. Cause I did find a video. I don't know if I reposted it, but that was the video. He was going on a rampage about his family members because he was upset that they put her in the home, and he was upset that they didn't give him the opportunity to take care of her because you know he a CNA, and he has his certification. He done took his certification from state to state. So he was upset that the people did not give him an opportunity to take care of her because he felt like he could love her better and he could treat her better. And then on the same thing, he was going off calling his mama alcoholic and saying that he was going to keep on calling the people to come get his nieces from his mama because he I need to take my ass to bed. Girl, I watched them damn videos. I was screaming and hollering, laughing so damn hard. Girl, I'm sitting here organizing and sorting some stuff out. Trying to get this desk together. But I got some papers I'm looking at. But honey, thank goodness grandma ain't in the dirt like her grandson's Clay shameful. Like who does that? But you know what? Child, I was watching I didn't get to watch all of her live because like when her live was supposed to start, it didn't start on time. So I ended up, you know, we'll mess around and get to hopping from place to place when we got things to do anyway. I was trying to sit around and wait for it. And then Reba told me that she was live. And I said, dang, I was supposed to be watching it. I left because she was late. But I went back. She had went down there and called the people and everything. She went to call and see the stipulations of him getting out and everything. I said, well, they ain't playing around here. They trying to get down to the bottom of things. Because she was the one that had the information. She had his mug shot up there on her live today, y'all. I should have took a screenshot of it. But Danny Robinson, I'm gonna have to repost her video. But she had played some of his crazy commentary and shenanigans in the background. And you know, you can't mess around and play none of his videos. Some of his videos, he be going in so hard, child. You know, the Walmart one wasn't that bad compared to all the other stuff. Even though the threat was terrible. His other videos are way worse. It's some of the stuff he be saying. Like I think I kind of went and did a deep dive because, like I said, I think I messed around and went and followed so I can go back and review some of this stuff. Like, they need to keep him. He is like going on so many different tirades. Oh, thank you. I did my own little shirt. I had did like a little mid journey picture design, and then I printed it out because I converted one of my printers into a sublimation one. So I printed it out and I got the the little powder and stuff that the people use or whatever to sublimate it. And that's what I did. And then I just cut the sides. I love yellow. Locked up, they won't let him out. Child, she done went and called the people. She played the recording basically saying she wanted to know would he be able to go out of town or go back with his family at or where he from and stuff. They told him no. If he got bonded out, he would have to stay right in Clark County. He got to stay in Vegas. And also they said it was just all these other stipulations. They was just talking about they got to be able to come in there anytime they want to. They got to make sure it ain't this is that. Can't no activity be going on in there. They say even if it's a pet, the pet got to be locked up when they come through there. They said the pet got to be in a crate or outside or out the way. I said, oh, I don't know. I think that he need to go ahead and lay down and stay in there for a little while and get stabilized. Cause I really don't see them. They gotta have like at this point, like big places like that. They gotta have a medical wing. So he probably in jail, but he probably over there on the little med ward. Getting the best care he can get and whatnot like that. Well, he might have to have one of those ankle bracelets on the outside. Yeah, child, they said he had to be on house arrest. That was one of the conditions too. He had, how you know, girl? They ain't playing with him. They not even gonna play with him a little bit. They was like, we gonna lock him on in the way we gonna put him on in here together. You know what? I should have came up here on StreamYard. But it's late. I know it's a Wednesday. Next time I come up here, I'm gonna come up here on my StreamYard. Because I got all them doggone hours still left over. And I ain't even used them. But child. Because I love to hear other people weigh in on this foolishness. Anyway, I told you my background. Yup. I forgot. You be on point. You be on point. You do. You be on point when it comes to. I forgot. How did I forget that fast? But yeah, he definitely need to They need to They just need to keep him, girl. I don't know. But did y'all see this new Tamar foolishness today circulating and percolating on the internet? What time is it? I gotta make sure. I gotta cut my pot off. Oh, it's time. My alarm just going off. Hold on, let me cut my pot off. My it's boiling. Let me get my nightcap. My little cherry top juice so it could get my ass tight. Yesterday I was tired. But so basically, you already know that man JR been embarrassing her for a long time. So I guess they done, broke up again after, 115 times. And it's crazy because after all this, she finally said, okay, he her husband. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that makes it. Well, I'm not saying it's okay for him to act a fool and embarrass her, but I guess it makes sense why she tried more than one time with him, right? So they get into it. Basically, well, not get into it. She told her story. She said she called him, asked him, how did her car. Anyway, basically, he ended up going to Turks and Caicos somewhere, and he went to New Orleans. He went to New Orleans and booked a room, and he used her credit card. But he tried to make it seem like he did it by mistake because the last three digits is similar. They similar, and basically that's what happened. We talking about Tamar now. We talking about Tamar Braxton. Her and Jr. Her and the white dude with the swoop, with the bang yang. I'm gonna make a bang right quick. His hair like this. His hair lays up like that. That's how JR hair looks. I was confused on the marriage and when he went out with That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know he got a weird swoop going on. It's like, and it look greasy and oily. I really don't understand like what attracted to her to him. I don't know. Anyway, she got married to that man. And the crazy thing is, so he said it was a mistake with the card. She claimed she don't know how it could be a mistake, but okay, whatever. It wasn't a big deal. I guess what really the problem was, when you sometimes you trying again with somebody, and basically he was just playing in her face, and we all been telling her for months that man been playing in her face, and then I guess it really set in when they got into it. Yeah, so when when it really boiled down to like I think I reposted her response, but I really didn't get into his response. This is the thing when it came to him. He thought it was funny to take a dig at her mental health and do it publicly. Basically was like, "Oh, did you take your meds?" And I was like, "Well, nobody in the public knew she took medication. Now or whatever at some point in time." And I was like, "Well, damn, you know what I'm saying? If you her man." And then so in her rebuttal, she was able to say, "Okay, well, I thought it was real messed up. And, sometimes people break up, sometimes, things don't work out." But she basically said, she even, you said, "Oh, wow," but yeah, people go through a lot of things. And I've been called crazy by a man. But generally, you call crazy when you ain't gonna put up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was real disrespectful of him because I'm like, if that's your spouse, like you carry her like she was just a chick you was fucking, or like some random chick you met and you dated her for a little bit. So that kind of tell you how he felt. But I think she said what really, really sealed the deal was when they went on a vacation. I think they went to Turks or something. And he just started acting funny. And so I guess at that point, she was under the impression that they were trying to, reconcile or something. But basically, his actions told a different story. So I was like, damn. It's one thing to call her crazy, like when you having conversations with her and when you don't agree with how she respond, whatever the case may be. But he always does it in public. And I get what she said by, damn, if I've been working on myself and I really, really feel like I, did XYZ, element of P, whatever, why would you wait and try to dig at me in the public? And I was like, well, shit, he already, oh, and so with that Tommy situation, she was like, I still married you after you got caught doing that. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought she was already married to him before that happened. So, that's why I thought they reconciled. But no, she went and married him after the Tommy situation. Ain't enough bleach and mouthwash in the world. Like, and she vividly said, you basically ate that girl booty and I still married you. I was like, girl. So I'm guessing now she really realized she need to sit her ass down and focus on her life, herself, and her son, and love her more. And I agree with it, and I'm glad that she got to that point. But it wouldn't have took no damn white man that looked like Colonel Sanders to drag me up and through publicly. Baby. Either way, I just thought it was interesting because I was like, damn, girl. People been telling you for months this man just using you for full like promotion. And then even when he was referencing her, he said something about Carlos King, and I was like, What Carlos got to do with anything? Like, is Carlos your boo? Like, that was really weird to me. And I was like, well, then again, I'm like, are they trying to sell us a show? Because, you know, some people, you just never know what they got going on. That's the only stuff I really seen funny today. I just thought it was crazy. I'm like, ain't no way in the world. I don't know. I just, I don't know. But yeah, child, ain't not going on. Ain't not going on. But the rent. That's it. You right. Sometimes people do things to stay relevant. And I really feel like it's crazy because she said the last 6 months they've been whatever, they've been separated. But she had a song that came out 5 months ago. And I love her as an artist. Let me tell you something. She is like one of those artists, like I listen to all her music, like all the way through. And girl, she done sung me out of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Since she came on the scene for some years. So I really love her as an artist. I just feel bad. Like, you know, not bad like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like how I don't know. Everybody got their own battles. But sometimes I don't know. Because I don't know, this stuff's it's starting to seem like stunts. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it was just like, when she came out and said something, it was like, everybody like, uh-oh, what's she gonna say? But at the same time, it's like, and then you took him back when he tried to make you mad. Like, how are you, this wonderful singer with talent, and you down at the bottom fighting for scraps with chicks like Tommy? It's like she, even if she never reaches the level of success as her sister, she has already put in the work as a solo artist. She's traveled the world with her sister and other artists. Even when she said she didn't want to be a doo wop bop bop chick no more, she didn't want to be singing in the background. She was like, you know what? I want to sing. I'm gonna take it serious, and she did that. Even when she was married to a man that could take care of her, and he really didn't even want her to sing. You can see how that dynamic played out on TV, but I'm just saying, like, this what we doing. Life is already a lot to have your private things displayed on the internet. It is. Everything ain't for everyone to know. Exactly. And so that's what I'm getting at. I'm like, girl, everything that went on with y'all, he made it his business to come out here and talk to other people about it for months. I was like, I don't know. He is from New Orleans. He probably done allegedly buried some of her belongings. I'm like, what? How? Mm-mm. I don't know. But you know what I can say? And it's weird. And it's a weird thing to notice and a weird dynamic. A lot of dudes would date out of their league intentionally. They will date out of their league. Right, girl. They would date out of their league to get chicks. And once they get the attention that they've never been able to garner, especially looking like Colonel, how you ain't an old man and you look like Colonel Sanders with the swoop thing going on. And basically he used her to attract women because wasn't nobody checking for him. I don't understand how a man that's supposed to be a lawyer, he should be busy reading, doing research, going to court, working, making money. I don't understand how he got that much time to have smoke for her. And I really feel like I think he was able to use her to live in a soft era a little bit. Just a little bit. Because if you think about it, I think he's only like a personal and I'm not trying to minimize his accomplishments. I don't think he's like a criminal attorney. I think he's just like a personal injury. Because you know a lot of people, you know, they kind of doing personal injury a little bit more than the criminal and all that because I guess the type of money they make, I guess, is a little different to, navigate. But it might be easier money for real too. Because the type of claims people can get in money from insurance, that's totally different. Wait a minute. So is he a scammer? Allegedly? I don't know. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. That ain't right. But that's sad. Cause I ain't trying to be funny. If you gon' like, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and one of my cousins. What about Judge Mathis' situation? After all them years, he said she left because he wasn't spending time with her, traveling all the time. Oh, that's why I didn't even get into that. I never. I'm gonna tell you why I never got into that uh topic. Cause in my opinion, he seemed like he just always he been in them streets. Like, listen to his conversation. Listen to how he would talk and carry on the bench. He would be on the bench sounding like a blueberry pimp. Like, these personal injury claims aren't always as lucrative as. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I did notice a lot of them saying that's what they kind of moved into. I don't know why, but it's a lot of them that, like, say for instance, if they've tried cases for like 5 or 10 years, they've kind of picked up more on that end. I don't know if the criminals ain't got no more money. I don't know, but my cousin, and it just reminds me. She passed away in 2020, and she was younger than me. She was probably like a year or two younger than me. And we will always have like this running joke, and we will be like, yeah, like, you know, because she even came up with the name because she loved country music. And she was like, you know, she was going to get her a man, and his name was going to be Josh. So Josh used to be our running joke. And like, we will always like make posts referring to Josh and stuff like that on Facebook. It used to be a whole thing. It was just like a whole cousin silly banter type situation, right? And the thing about it is, I really felt like that's probably what, you know, Tamar did. You know, she would have got her Josh. But I mean, you still got to be careful with that too, because who go gets a Josh with a whole bunch of kids and baby mamas? I was just so I've been confused from the beginning. I just been so cases kept going for insurance stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You right. You right. So, I mean, I don't know why a lot of them are saying that's what they do now. I don't know. But I did see a couple on YouTube, like some of the people that do commentary on YouTube, most of them, that's what they kind of do now. Because, like, I mean, it makes sense because how else would you have time to be on YouTube? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, they got to make their money somewhere. So, you know, they'll come on and give commentary on YouTube about different cases and stuff. Which, I mean, they, you know, they have a good, um, they have, you know, good insight on a lot of different cases, which I think, you know, that's their lane. You know, I think it's a cool thing. It's cool to be able to go in and see different perspectives. Like, um, it was one that I was following, but you know, I don't really see her up there. I ain't seen her in the last couple of weeks. She might have been going she might have been going live in her members, because you know a lot of people, they start like out talking in the public, and then they just, for the most part, they're being members, and you won't ever really see anything. So yeah, but and then like after, you know, talking about the Josh thing, I was like, okay, that's easier said than done, because like, you know, it was already a lot of people making accusations about him, assuming and you know, allegedly saying that all his baby mamas, you know, was sisters, and or something like to that nature. And I was like, well, I don't even know, but he got quite a few kids. I mean, maybe it worked out for her because she didn't really want to have any more kids. I don't know, but I still think she did well. Because it could have been way worse. Like that right there, it was worthy of a mug shot. But yeah, that Judge Mathis thing, he been in them streets. Like, wasn't he the one? Or was that Joe Brown? Hold on, I got him mixed up. And his wife need to go work this out if changes need to be made. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what? But sometimes maybe a thing happens where she done already paid her dues. She's invested all her time and years that she can't get back. So maybe she's at the point where she just want to enjoy the rest of her years doing whatever it is she want to do, that she's grown accustomed to doing without his presence. And see, that's another interesting thing, how people can teach you how to live without them. They can, oh honey, they can be professionals at doing that. And then that day actually comes, and then you're like, you know what? It ain't you, it's me, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, that's a lot of years, but at the same time, she don't know how much time she got. And the funny thing that, okay, so dealing with Mathis, I remember years ago with my stepdad. Um, One thing I would never do, and this is one of the things he would say to me. He was like, "One thing I have to say, you don't get into what go on with us." I was like, that's not your business. That's not my business, and that's not my place to get into it. But I would see the things that he would do, and honestly, I would see all of the men around me do similar things. Even the dudes I've dated, I have all brothers. I got a lot of male cousins, and it was just a certain level of disrespect that I'm not willing to settle for. And one thing he will always say is like, "Oh, you need to get you a husband." And I'm looking at him like, "Why the hell would I get a husband?" And you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at like, don't get me wrong. He was a great provider. He worked. He did everything he was supposed to do. But what I want, what? Why would I marry community pain? Get somebody else to do it. I'm just saying that's my look on it. That was my take on it. And bless that woman. She did it for a long time. That's your whole life. That's your 30s. You can't get back your 40s. I don't know if she married a man in her 20s. I'm just saying 30, 40, 50s. That lady probably 60 now. She about to go travel and get flued out. You never know. I'm just saying, like, I remember him saying it, and I was like, I need to get a husband. I'm looking at him, and I'm gonna leave that alone. Cause I've been said too damn much, and I'm not saying it to be, rude or nothing like that. Cause I would never, again, if anything went on, I would never get into his business because that's his business with his wife. Now, if I had a friend and they came to me and they told me things, and I'm like, the moment you open the door to tell another person, you know what I'm saying? You kind of that's that's different. But I would see things, I would hear things, and I'm like, this what I supposed to look forward to, child? What my chopstick? Where is my damn chopstick? Oh, it don't melt it. Hold up. But yeah, I was like, no, you get happy, not me. I can't do it. Yeah, get somebody else to do that shit. Things change. Oh, that might not be the right one. Hold up. Take that off. It's still all natural, so it don't matter. But I don't think that's the right one. But yeah, I can't get into it. I just can't get into it. It's not for me. But I'm just glad that she's in a place. Well, whoever or any women, get into that place where, you like, you know what? I've done all I can do with this situation. you, you was like, and that was what like, and like I said, when I look at, you know, years and years of, just different things, you just have to say, okay, when it all boils down, people are gonna do what they want to do. You can be the most beautiful, you can be the most fit, you can be the thickest, you can be the skinniest, you can be the best dressed, you can cook your ass off, you can do all this stuff. But if that's not what they want, that's not going to be what they want. And after all them years, that lady was like, you know what? And then, if anything, it's embarrassing. But at the same time, is it really embarrassing if you already out and about living your own, living their own life? Back in the day, people would, they would be married for many, many years, and they would sleep in different rooms, and they'll be comfortable with it. For whatever reasons, it's not like they don't love one another. It's just that maybe one person snore, one person watch different stuff on the TV. What? It's just different things, right? One bed more firm than the other. People just shit. I don't know. One hog the remote. So they just go ahead and make it comfortable, but that's a different type of money and a different type of lifestyle. If she did walk away today or tomorrow, she would still be able to live wonderfully. Like, I mean, she done paid her motherfucking dues. She done paid all her tithes and offerings. What the hell? Why is this thing doing this? Uh-oh. Did I break? Hold up. Yeah, that lady done paid her dues. Oh, this thing might be broke. So, that's how I feel about it. I mean, normally, if a person stays married all those years, they normally just go ahead and stay. Because I've seen people that be, married for a long time once they're older and stuff. They be like, shoot, I done got old now. And that might be, generally, that might be the man's perspective. Because that was a man that told me that. He was like, well, I done got old now. And I was like, oh, okay, so you ain't running around no more. Yes, tithes and offerings. Like, she done did everything. She done had children. She done got married. And really, for real, everybody doesn't know everything that goes on in a person's marriage. Even if a person tells you some things, they might be only giving you a portion of what really going down. You know what I'm saying? So, what if it was something that she just couldn't forgive this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, girl. I don't know, because that's 34 years. I don't know, because Mathis, wasn't that the one that was in them streets and then he went and became a lawyer? What the hell? Yeah, that was Mathis. That was Mathis that was talking about being in them streets and did some time, and he ended up going to law school. I've met a lot of lawyers like that have been in trouble and ended up becoming a lawyer. And he became a judge. I wouldn't marry his ass. There'd be too many secrets. There'd be too much going on. So again, I yeah, he said Carla Pew. That's the thing. Remember, yo, he called, yes, yes. He was calling them that in the courtroom. He was saying their behaviors was crack like if he conducted himself like that at work, that man probably hell on wheels at home. Ain't no motherfucker. Girl, you know what? I've known people that have been married, right? And they literally said they left because it was gonna be them or the other person when it went down. And I was like, they was like, so I made the decision to leave. We don't know. We just don't know. But I know if that's how he carried on, and even with him being on TV, I mean, because I know that's entertainment. That's entertainment. That's funny. But where is he traveling to now? Where is he going? Cause he ain't on the bench no more, is he? He ain't on TV no more, is he? Where he going? Sir, I did 27 in a 25. How does it make a crackhead? I'm saying that's all he did. So just imagine how he always talked like a retired pimp in the courtroom at work. Just imagine how he talk and act at home around people. And then even when you hear him talk on like interviews and stuff, won't he the one that dragged Wendy? Hold up, hold up. Was that him? Hold up, hold up. Was that him? Hold up. Cause I be getting them mixed up, him and that other guy. That was him. That was him. He called her a crackhead. Shonda. He talked about Wendy so bad. I'm about to go. I just that was him. I remember that interview. He went in on her. He went in on her some kind of bed. That made me want to go. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Like he is the type of dude. He reads down like a woman. He will read a person fulfill like he's a woman. Like he gives. He be chewing people out at work. Yeah, I'm happy for her. Auntie Mathis, get that money. Prayers to Wendy. I have to look for an update on her as well. You know what? Somebody put a it was something I want to say last week. A update for her. They said that they showed some pictures of her with her people and stuff like that. Cause for a long time people said they hadn't seen her and hadn't heard from her and stuff like that. But they did say something about her last week. It was a yeah. And she was, smiling with them and stuff. So I don't know if we gonna, hear her say, how you doing or nothing anytime soon. How you doing? Damn, Whitney crazy as hell. But yeah, he talked about her like he told that woman business like no other. He got her together. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know y'all got things to do. People got to go to work tomorrow. People got to go to bed. I'm gonna sip on the rest of this cherry tart cherry, or whatever going on, so it can give me some rest. Uh, I slept like a baby after I had this. Now I had a day from he double hockey sticks, but I know I'm going to sleep very well after having this, and it's all natural. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna take my butt to bed. But yeah, I hope Wendy. I mean, even if she just go live from her house and talk about people, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, alcohol is something else. It's really bad. Okay, yeah, I put it on the community. I put it under your comment, and I put the one. Um, I put one in there that you can get straight to. That way, you won't get no mix ups no more. But it was nice talking to y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed or do something with my life.